Right, good evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well wherever you happen to be in the world right now. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions you may have, please feel free to leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Remarkably, I've just hit 600 subscribers, which absolutely staggers me, but to those of you that have subscribed, thank you very much. If you can hear any snoring in the background, that's my dog, so I apologise in advance. Moving along, I thought it was time I did a drip update. I didn't do one yesterday. I haven't had a chance today because in the UK, well, in the county I live in, the teachers were on strike, so both of my kids are off school today, so I've been predominantly looking after children all day and got no work done whatsoever. But that's just me moaning about first world problems. Back onto the big thing, which is drip. I'll go over the cryptocurrency market and then we'll cover all the big breaking news that's been coming out from the developers and the YouTubers and whatnot as quickly as possible. So we've got a market cap of $1.19 trillion, which is down 1.78% over the last 24 hours. So it's taken a little bit of a hit. 24-hour trading volume, $32.45 billion. Bitcoin dominance has gone below 50% now. So the rest of the market is catching up with it somewhat. Bitcoin is actually trading at $30,400. I believe at the last time I made a video it was $30,600, so there's not a massive amount of difference, or a disparity rather. Ethereum is still going for that $2,000 mark. It's not obviously hit it yet, but you know, it's only a matter of time with that. XRP is still in the same region. Cardano, not financial advice, you need to speak to Kenneth for financial advice. It's still at 28 cents. I reckon it's a good buy region there, as is Solana below $20. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. You'll know where to go for good solid financial advice. So yeah, let's move on to drip, because I imagine things would be pumping. Now this is awkward, you see, because I said the other day that this would be pumping because of the anticipation of the upcoming launch of drip, drop, draw, but things appear to be looking worse. We're down to 21 cents on coin market cap. Maybe if I zoom out, things might look a little bit better. Maybe it's just a little bit of a blip. But that's the thing, you see. It just doesn't paint the prettiest of pictures. Maybe there's some nice comments in here. Let's go through that, see if we can see anything of any interest. Drip is well under market right now. Bag it at this price. Get ready for launch when the new DDD drops. Helmets on, let's go. Well, each to their own. Drip, serious question to all fudders to see who has brain and know what's crypto and how. What's the best time to claim your drip? We say 200, for example, by the 0.22 or 0.3 price. Answer worth correct. I can't even be fucked to read that. I don't. He said went in with a brain. He might want to get on himself. So I've got a shout here. Drip Uptown Court Crypto is a funny dude on YouTube. Someone's probably going to call me a prick, but let me see what they've said to that. That's the first time I've seen it. Yeah, I like him. Oh, thanks very much. Kind of you. Let's look at the other assets. So in the greatest DeFi farm on earth, oh dear, Pigs is approaching $20. Not looking good. I'm not going to cover that too much because, you know, obviously I'm a drip maxi. Animal farm dogs, crikey, we've gone below $4, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time with what is it Kenneth keeps talking about? Animal Farm Volume 3 will be released soon. Let's have a quick look at my faucet before we go to the chart, and then we'll start covering what's been going on. Right, so I see I didn't compound yesterday. I'll probably do that after this video, but I've got 264 drip there to compound. Currently got 12,138 drip, and the total value of my deposit appears to have decreased. I was about $3,200 a week ago. Yeah, I've compounded constantly and my dollar value has decreased. Yeah, apparently all you need to do is continue to compound and yeah, you'll be making money. Mind you, it's only down 8% in the last month, so I'm just probably overanalyzing things. I think too much. I really should close my mind somewhat. Yeah, I'll get back on with that later on. So let's look at the chart, as I'm sure that makes, you know, the chart tell us, oh dear, we're making a new low. Drip's at an all-time low. We need to draw a little line there, just so we can, let's get our horizontal ray tool out. Ray, like the old barter town. So what are we at? 0.021. Not a very pretty picture. So obviously, I say obviously, it turns out that the developer and his team and all of his advisors haven't put out any information regarding the impending launch of Drip Drop Draw, which is set to send this project parabolic. It's surprising. There must be some pretty close-minded investors out there. I mean, if you look at the chart, you can see we've got some pretty negative price action, price sitting below the 50 and 100 on the daily chart. We've broken through critical support and we're making new all-time lows. So why people aren't throwing money at this is beyond me. When it's, like I said in my last video, it's almost like insider trading. We know what's coming. We know this is going to send Drip up to about $10 because everyone's going to want to get invested in this when the time comes around. But yeah, more fool them. You know what I mean? I know I'm throwing plenty of spare capital at it. So on to my favourite YouTubers. So Kenneth, I haven't seen a video from Crypto Kings today. I can only assume he's up to his nuts and guts because he has been getting a lot of pussy of late. He keeps mentioning the amount of action he's getting, and I imagine it would be, fairly hard for him to fight off women with can you imagine going on a date with Kenneth and he'd be telling you all about Drip and the animal farm and whatnot? So he's probably been busy with that, and he's probably been having a hell of a lot of sex and also been in the gym. Although he's not made a video, well, maybe he has, but I've not seen it. Maybe I've not been diligent enough. I did receive a voicemail from him, and because he's diversified, and he's recommend that I invest heavily in Blockbuster Video and Nokia. He said they're sure things, so I'm going to be throwing a few £100,000 at both of them when I finish with this video. Kenneth's your go-to guy for financial advice. One video I did see today, I see that old Drunktopian appears to have sobered up, and he's come back on camera in a much more measured and respectful manner. I don't believe he swore once during the video. He came across as a very peaceful and loving individual, not the drunken thug that we saw in his previous video that he's since deleted and failed to address in his follow-up video. He was talking about his hamburger van that he's setting up with his NFTs and whatnot. So on his hamburger van, he's going to have a little, when you open up the flap at the side so people can get their burgers and chips and whatnot, he's going to be playing music. And I don't know if any of you have heard the music that Lee likes to listen to, but it's going to be a truly beautiful sight to behold, to see Lee pulling up, blaring that god-awful music, selling his hamburgers and banging on about his Max wallets. It's like, what do I liken Lee to now? Drunktopian's too easy, but he's like the English Jeff Bezos. When you think about his wealth, like the amount of money the man is worth it's quite frightening. He must do quite the amount of philanthropy, sitting on that much capital. What else was he talking about? I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, he was very calm in the video. He said he's not after any drama. He's just keeping himself to himself. He wasn't calling anyone a motherfucker. He was predominantly talking about his hamburger van, and when he was talking about it, I was wondering, because I don't know if you know, but he quite likes a drink. I wonder if he's going to set up a little bar on the side, because that'd be like right up his street, like the old Drunktopian. I don't know what he's calling his van, Foodtopian, I think. I do wish him well with this project because everyone knows hamburger vans is where the money's at. So yeah, there's not really much news out either from the YouTubers because Kenneth's out. Well, sorry if there's any ladies watching, but getting a hell of a lot of pussy, so he hasn't got time to record, or I've missed his video. And Lee was able to sober up for long enough to make a video explaining what a nice guy he is, and he's not interested in drama and whatnot, despite the fact he made the most inane, drivelling, blabbering, dramatic video I've seen in the history of Drip YouTube the other day. So yeah, it was a slight change of tact from him. There was no apology. I don't expect there will be. People like him don't tend to take account for their actions. He described himself as just a happy-go-lucky guy. What you see is what you get. But that doesn't seem to ring true when you delete what you posted before. It's almost like you don't stand by what you say originally. So actually, I've just been rambling on. I've not actually really said that much, but really, the old shark, he doesn't seem to be doing much. The price is tumbling like a stone. So yeah, I'll probably have to title this video something like "Drips Ready to Go Parabolic," and after that I'm gonna have to track down Kenneth, see if he's made a video and look for some decent financial advice from him. So I'm gonna wrap it up for there because the dog snoring is doing my head in. The neighbours next door, God bless them, they've just had a baby, so they've got a lot of family around. Yeah, good luck to them. They've got 3 kids now. They're a Muslim family, so alhamdulillah to them. He's one of my best mates actually. But yeah, that's a nice bit of news. So I will wrap it up for now, and I will try to keep my ear to the ground for any hot stock tips from Kenneth, any word from the shark, and any drunken shenanigans from Lee and the crew. So have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for your time. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, I will get back to any comments that I may have, because I know there's quite a few on the last one. I'll try to do it either tonight or tomorrow, because this is literally the first time I've had a chance to sit down. Yeah, excuses. All right, take care. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.